Good morning, and first let me apologize for not being with you for the better part of a week. Just been dealing with some crazy allergies, just to the point where, and I'm still dealing with them now, to the point where I just could barely string together sentences. So, not to make excuses, as Wedding Crashers said, Rule 76, no excuses, play like a champion, I get it. It would have sounded ridiculous, and I still sound nasally and all that good stuff, because hear me out. We buy a real Christmas tree every year, and I go through this every year. But real Christmas trees are better than fake Christmas trees. Fake Christmas trees suck. So we get a real one every year. I try to hide the allergies as much as I can, but unfortunately, I'm allergic to all things outdoors. Grass, trees, pollen, blah, 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 blah. So I was struggling a little bit. But now I'm used to the tree. We're good to go. On that note, let's make fun of the Jets. As you all know, I am a huge, huge New York Jets fan. I have been my whole life of my 34 years on Earth. And you know that right here on the Drives with Dave podcast. You find this anywhere you find podcasts. I'm your host, Dave Ettinger, also here on the Dave Talk Sports YouTube channel. Please subscribe, like, love, comment, and share below the video. Yeah, it's a couple days removed. Again, a little late to the party. But I need to tell you that I laughed at my own football team. And the Jets are laughable. It's easy to laugh at the Jets. But if you saw the game on Sunday, or if you didn't see the game, you heard about what happened. The essentially a Hail Mary. It wasn't, but it was basically the final play of the game. Henry Ruggs gets behind the Jets defense. Touchdown. Raiders. You can't make this stuff up. You really can't. Greg Williams, the defensive coordinator for the Jets, who is no longer the defensive coordinator of the Jets because he got fired because of this, sent an all-out blitz with 13 seconds left on the clock. Raiders are at midfield. All they could do is score a touchdown. They got no timeouts. It's everybody go in the end zone and see what happens. And you leave Henry Ruggs, one of the fastest guys in the NFL, with single coverage. Lamar Jackson, the other Lamar Jackson, the cornerback, with one-on-one man coverage to guard this guy. Now, granted, you watch the play, Lamar Jackson bites on a double move, which is ridiculous. Where else is he going but the freaking end zone? But again, not his fault. Greg Williams, you suck. You are the worst defensive coordinator in the history of the NFL. You were part of the 0-16 Browns. You would have been part of the 0-16 Jets. Instead, the day after this crap, you get fired. You're fired. It's hard to put into words just how bad this Jets team is. And I'm not saying this because I had the Raiders in my survivor pool that I'm still now luckily in. I'm saying this as a lifelong Jets fan. At no point during the game do I actually feel confident in the Jets winning. It's just what it is. So yes, even with the Raiders, midfield, no timeouts, 13 seconds, needing a touchdown, expecting the Raiders to score. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm an idiot. I don't care. I got up, walked around my house calmly, didn't launch things at the TV, didn't throw the remote, didn't scream, didn't yell, didn't even get mad. I laughed uncontrollably like a crazy person, as if I was the Joker, going, ha 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 ha. That's how I laughed. You could ask my kids for 5 minutes uncontrollably. Because at this point, what else can you do but just crack up because you're insane? It is insane to be a Jets fan. And then you hear this dumbass Adam Gase talk about how he was the one who fired Greg Williams. In what alternate flippin' universe do I live in where Adam Gase is firing people? And here's where I came to a very scary revelation in my brain and my brain only, because no one else on the planet has said these words. Don't be surprised if Adam Gase remains the head coach of the Jets beyond this season. Everyone starts a sentence when they talk about the Jets with, well, Adam Gase won't be here next year. Well, Adam Gase is going to get fired. Well, I'm sorry. If he hasn't been fired yet, and I know everyone assumes he'll get fired at the end of the year, but if he didn't get fired after the Raiders game, along with Greg Williams, I don't know that he's getting fired. So don't be surprised if Adam Gase is the coach of the New York Jets next season. Yeah. And as I back into my driveway, you heard it here first. The Drives with Dave podcast with your host, me, Dave Ettinger, found anywhere you find podcasts, as well as on the YouTube channel right here, Dave Talk Sports. Bye.